Hi everyone, I want to say thank you for joining me for Dragonary 2022. This was our first month of drawing dragons, drawing and sketching dragons, and I think it went really well. A lot of the work was just great to see, very creative, fantastic job. I can't say enough. We are going to do some critiques on the work that was included and that people hashtagged us on. So that's going to be coming up. I just want to again say thank you for participating. It's been a lot of fun and we're looking forward to Dragonary 23 already. If you ever have any questions about any of this stuff, you can drop us a note at matthew.prooke.com. We'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Now at the start here, I just want to say that all of these are in alphabetical order and they were pulled from Instagram, folks that hashtag Dragonary, and all of the artists who participated in this, their links are below. Okay, now this first one here is just a really nice composition, has a lot of energy to it. I can say that about several of these as we move through the first couple here. They're very dynamic with the pencil strokes, which is great to see. One thing, one comment I would make is just to be aware of the underlying musculature. That's something I think about a lot, how that might lay in on the jaw, especially in a dragon. I'm looking out at this one with the dragon hanging upside down, and this one, you know, obviously is a different style from mine, but this is just a fantastic little piece. It has a lot of whimsy to it, which I think is great. It's very cute. I could definitely see this being something like a greeting card of some kind. About my only critical comment on it would just be to maybe push the background color in a slightly different direction, just so that the violet separated from the dragon just a little bit more, but that would be my only real critique on this piece. I love the little bat character. Now we're into the pencil drawings here that were done by Adam, and these are all just great linear representations of just the whole Dragonary world here that everybody did, and these were wonderful. They were he really took the starting place that I established and just jumped off and did a wonderful job. Now this next one here, this one was taken even a little bit further in the way the horns are shown, and which I think is great. It adds a lot of personal style and shows really what we were hoping people would do with Dragonary, which is, you know, use the inspiration that I started and then take it into their own world, and then use their own ideas to define the dragons. A nice charcoal drawing too that I really like, and you can already see a little bit of light, or what looks to me like light developing, although, you know, it looks almost like he's in a spotlight, which is great. The face on the Chinese dragons can be very expressive, and this one certainly is that. So this is another great job here. Now we'll move through. There was a tremendous amount of submissions here, and these are just beautiful drawings, and something I can say about them overall is the pencil direction, the implied form from that, and the texture is that are achieved with the pencils here are just fantastic. Just great work, great shading. You can definitely tell this is someone with a little experience, and just a great job. And I just think they all look wonderful. And again, some of the, you know, the horn structures and things, I can tell where they started with some of, you know, some of the base material that we provided, but really went out and did their own thing. It just looks great. Very inspiring. Now this one here with the ink, at first this has a lot of, it has a lot of energy and motion to it. And my only criticism about it would be that it's just a little hard to right at first see where the focus is. Once I look at it for a second, I can clearly see everything in it, but it might be nice to have some bolder darks in around the head just to kind of carve that out a little bit. But other than that, it's, you know, and in doing that, again, I should say, you know, the energy is important, and that's a great thing to have established in this piece already. And it's something that you don't want to beat out of it, but just some bolder areas of dark may give this just a little bit more focus. But again, a great job and a great piece. Now we get into some color here, which is nice to see. And again, you can definitely tell that there was some personal inspirations brought into these drawings, which I think is great. I love the color variations on a lot of these. Now, as we shift through several entries by the same artist here, these are just fantastic, all very creative, some based on the Dragonary stuff that I provided, but some completely original, which are extremely strong and just look fantastic. I love the coloration in these, which is something that I didn't really get into in mine, but these are just wonderful. Now you can see here with the cartoony dragon is a cute little guy or gal, but it's interesting to see because the large eye is something that gives it a cuteness, whether it's drawn realistically or drawn in a more animated style. I think that that's just something we can take away, which is interesting. It's interesting to see it in different styles and how it you know, or what it does to the creation of the creature, and sort of the style of the creature, I guess you could say, or how you would view this particular dragon. Again, the cartoon, I call it a cartoon, but the animated version, that's probably a better word. I can definitely see some commercial applications for that. Now we get into some ink, what looks like ink drawings. Now, of course, these could be digital, but they have a nice ink look to them. And just a really nice job with some value in as well. I like the addition of the light grays as this particular artist moved through the series. Great job. And now again, with these, the colorations on these, all of the drawing and the line work on these looks wonderful. Definitely was, you know, somebody who was in tune to all of the horns, all the placement and things like that, even the coloration on the dragons in different ways. Great job, very original stuff. The cute little guy rolling around here. Now this one here, with the scales, the pencil drawing, the profile here, this just is a beautiful job. And someone who, you know, my intention was to just do sketches for Dragonary, but this is really a fully realized pencil rendering and just a wonderful approach. Has a really nice balance of light and dark. The shadow feels very realistic. I mean, just a beautiful piece. Now these here are really nice. Looking up, the different vantage points, it's definitely, there's a nice understanding of the anatomy of the head already. And I like that they took some chances, put a little armor in with some things here and there. Just a great job, and they all really look fantastic. I could see these being developed into full paintings. Now the last set, the ink set here, I mean, these are all nicely done, and I would say the same thing. They have a nice energy to them, and there's definitely a brush handling or a pen handling here of someone who's been doing it for a little while. The direction of them, the direction of the brush strokes definitely enhances the form, which is just as it should be, and these look great. Again, nice balance between light and dark also. Everything is appearing as it should, you know, with the shadows, the head textures. They're not getting lost, so really fantastic job. I'm often asked about how to become more proficient in drawing dragons, and you know, my answer is always to draw as much as you can. You know, many times, many evenings I spend with the sketch pad, even while I'm watching TV, sketching and drawing little things. And the more you do it, the better you'll get. So hang in there and keep drawing. I want to say too, for the people that drew along that didn't want to post things, you know, that I understand, and just keep up the good work. You know, part of getting involved in this thing is gaining some confidence in what you're doing, and hopefully I've been able to help you do that through the examples that I've provided through this month. Thank you again for participating in Dragonary 2022. We're already looking forward to Dragonary 2023. If you have any feedback, you can touch base with us through matthew.prooke.com. We'd love to hear what you think and how you think we might be able to improve this. Thank you again for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. And remember to sign up for the mailing list at matthew.prooke.com. Thanks again, and happy Dragonary.